Hey guys, my name is Emily Novak, and I am just wanted to come to you to share a little bit of my story and how I started with Rodan and Fields, why I started even in the midst of a crazy busy life. And so I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a high school math teacher, and I also was a volleyball coach when I started. I just had my first baby. She was about 3 months old, and I was also in the middle of getting my master's degree. So when my sister approached me with this business opportunity, first of all, I told her I would never do anything like this. I wasn't going to be one of those annoying people bugging their friends and family just so I could make some extra money. And so she kept kind of telling me about the business. And every time she did, I became more intrigued because it sounded different from um, you know, other opportunities I had heard of. And I also was sold on the products because her skin was looking amazing, even though I would never tell her that. Um, and so when I started, it was last March of 2016. And the reason that really sold me was Rodan and Fields just has such a strong business background and brand that I knew that it was reliable and it wasn't just some fad company that I was going to join and in 2 years it was going to be nobody anymore. So I knew that wasn't going to happen. Another reason I joined was because it was flexible and I could fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. And the third reason I joined was because it was pretty much risk free. I had a 60-day money back guarantee on the business kit. I was going to try it for 60 days. If I hated it, I could get all my money back. But if I loved it, then great. And the other reason it was risk free for me is another way to make money without having to leave my job, pick a different career, start over, etc. And so the biggest reason I am doing Rodan and Fields, just so you kind of get to know me, is I have now had two babies in under a year and a half. They're 1 year and 3 months apart, and I just became really aware of how busy I am, how much life, is just so demanding. And then you're a working mom and you have everything else going on. And then also, I was getting my master's. And so life just became busy, busy, busy. And I was just sick of being tired. I was sick of having my babies get what was left over, which wasn't very much. And I just wanted to be around them more. So that's kind of up in the air. I am a level 2 consultant and hoping that in 2 years that this can allow me to retire or at least work part-time. The next thing was I really like nice things, not gonna lie. And so I was sick of asking my husband. He was always the one pitching in more money, contributing to our funds. My paycheck was paying the bills as a teacher, but it sure wasn't allowing me to go shopping and get those extra things I like for me or my girls. And so, three reasons why I decided to join last March rather than wait till I was done with grad class, rather than waiting till I was no longer having two babies in a year and a half. Those might have been some good excuses, but the reason I joined then was first of all, I knew Rodan and Fields was about to become number one, and it did. And that means that everybody is going to start finding out more and more about this company. And I wanted to be one of the first people to tell them. If you wait, your friends and your network are going to buy from somebody else. So if you're considering this business, don't wait. I think that's every single consultant's biggest regret is I wish I would have started sooner. Um, the other thing is not only in products, but if people are interested in the business opportunity, you want them on your team. You don't want them joining someone else's team and you kicking yourself saying, man, I wish I would have joined so they would have been on my team. Another part is the product launch. Rodan and Fields last year launched Lash Boost. This year they launched Hydration Serum, and they have another new product coming out that's supposed to be life changing every single year for the next 5 years. This is huge because these new product launches really help your business grow, and it's a super easy way to talk about Rodan and Fields to people. And the last thing, the reason I joined last March instead of waiting was it honestly takes time for a lot of people, whether it's the product or the business. It takes repetition, it takes them seeing posts several times before they're ready to jump on board or commit. And so, why not start that process now rather than waiting, till you're done with whatever you're doing? Start the process now so that you can not regret and that you can get your foot in the door early and that you can start showing your network what an awesome opportunity and awesome products these are. How in the world do we all fit this into our crazy busy lives? Because I am one of many consultants who is crazy busy. And so I think the best um, advice I was given at the beginning of this is busy people make good use of their time, and that is so true. I fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. I am a teacher, and so sometimes I'll work over it on my lunch period, my planned period. I have to go in early and stay after school, and so if I don't have those school commitments or I don't have students coming in, I fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. Sometimes I have a little time at night to work on it, but most of all, most of the stuff is done in the 10 minutes I have here and there. The other thing is it's so important to schedule it into your day. I am not telling you this because I'm perfect at it. I'm telling you this because I've learned the hard way. This summer, I'm on my maternity leave, which is also my summer break as a teacher, and the business has been a little bit tougher for me to work because I don't have it scheduled into my day and I don't have a routine down. But during the school year, when I have it scheduled into my day, I can tell you my business is growing so much more and it's just going smoother. So I am not perfect at it. I have not mastered that down, but when I've scheduled it into my day, just like I did when I would study in college for, a test, I would schedule that into my day. Just like I schedule my workout into my day. Just different things like that. You have to think of Rodan and Fields as the same way. So all of that to say, I hope that you join because I know and I promise you, if you don't, you'll be regretting it later. Um, and if someone has sent this video to you, I would reach out to them and ask them your honest questions. They will give you their honest answer. And I really hope that you join and become part of our awesome team. Have a great night.